Good morning and welcome to the official kickoff of the Tibbetts Brook Gazebo Restoration Project. My name is Seth Mandelbaum. I'm chair of the board of the Westchester Parks Foundation. It is my pleasure to have you all here today. Westchester Parks Foundation engages the public to advocate for and invest in the preservation, conservation, use, and enjoyment of the 18,000 acres of parks, trails, and open spaces within the Westchester County Park System. It is because of this mission that we are thrilled to be here today to kick off the architectural restoration of the Tibbetts Brook Gazebo. We can clap for that. This gazebo that we're standing under right now was originally conceived during the Roaring 20s as a lakeside pavilion and bandstand, and it was here at the opening of this park in 1927. This project became a priority over the last decade or so and has always been on our wish list at the Parks Foundation to restore this to its original glory for recreational use. And I have to say that this restoration project is made possible by a very generous gift from Carolyn and Don Moriarty of Bronxville, longtime supporters of the Westchester County Park System. So thank you, Carolyn and Don. The Parks Foundation is working with the restoration team at Walter Sedovich Architects, who is conducting architectural and technical evaluations of this structure. We hope to establish its historic relationship to its setting on a point projecting into the lake that has long eroded away. Enhanced plantings, lighting, and sound will allow for new staging for music, plays, opera, weddings, and gatherings, and we expect it to reopen in late 2022. This project will complement the lake revitalization project to which the WPF has already committed, and you can already see how happy the mallards are behind us. And it also supplements the significant capital improvements that the County Parks Department started at this park last summer. It's now my pleasure to introduce our county executive, George Latimer, to say a few words. George?
Thank you, Seth. We owe a great debt of gratitude to the Westchester Parks Foundation and to the Moriarty family for their generosity of spirit in each of these different projects that they've been involved in. We've been on the other side of this lake for that revitalization program. We've seen the expansion of Bicycle Sundays. We've seen so many different things happen because of the commitment of the Westchester Parks Foundation to provide that extra set of resources and that drive and determination. And I hopefully think that what the foundation has found is a willing administration in county government that believes in these parks, that believes in investing in these parks, and that public-private partnership is far better than having the assumption that the county won't do anything and that we'll just let these assets deteriorate. Because that's really what you see when you go around Westchester County. You see tremendous assets that were created in past generations, whether it's in the county center, whether it's in the lighthouse, all of these different things all across this county. And for so many years, undervalued by those who are tasked with their maintenance and their improvement. But now there's a different spirit. And the Parks Foundation, the drive and force of the people involved in that organization, along with, in this particular case, the Moriarty family, has made this renovation possible. You don't need to put somebody's name on something to know that there was a commitment to save it. But as usually happens, it's not about any one person. It's about all of us together. And so I once again commit this county administration for the next term of office to additional improvements to fix the things that are broken and to do it in a way that provides a service that everybody in Westchester County can enjoy and appreciate. Thank you very much. Let me now introduce our terrific Commissioner for Parks, Recreation, and Conservation. She has, over the course of our tenure together, our full term of office, along with her deputy, Peter Tartaglia. She has been the face of the parks for Westchester County, and all of the improvements that we've made have been because she has been a force of agitation and advocacy for those changes. Kathy O'Connor. Kathy.
Thank you very much, County Executive Latimer. I've been called a lot of things. Agitator is a new one. I like it. Certainly, my role as the Commissioner of the County Department of Parks, Recreation, and Conservation includes these fabulous scenarios. Being here at Tibbetts Brook Park in the heart of Yonkers, I have so many people saying when they finally get here, whether they're going to the pools or a picnic or just walking, that they can't believe that they're in the most crowded city in Westchester County, because this is an oasis. The fact that we are doing this gazebo redo, remodel at the same time as a $4 million capital project that is so needed here, that has been talked about for decades. And as you could see, they were dutifully working as we came in. Every piece of asphalt, every walkway, every parking lot, sewage, drainage, etc. will be redone hopefully in same time as this will be redone. So if ever there was a story that came together at the same time, this was it. I have to say, speaking with the Moriarty family, they asked me a while ago, is there one project that they'd like to put their resources behind that we can't get going on our own? Of course, I'd like to not admit that we can't ever get anything not going, but this is one of them. And certainly the Parks Foundation, under Joe Stout's tutelage, this is something that has come up over and over and over again. So it was a match made in heaven. We all got together, and with the fabulous generosity of the Moriarty family, which is, as the county executive mentioned, this is one of many things that they have supported. I have to say, I have a wonderful experience with, she's my sister, my younger sister, and Carolyn and I have a long history of working in Parks and Recreation together. I went further in it, she did other things, but we had a lot of fun growing up together, working at camps, etc. A lot of good laughs. But this is the culmination of their belief in supporting the parks system through the Parks Foundation, and also in the name of my father, Joe Curtis, who was a super parky for 46 years. So we do a lot in the name of him. I'd like to thank our Parks Department, as always. Mike Tominelli is our superintendent, who's here. Joe Simoncini is our director of parks. Peter Tartaglia is my right-hand man and first deputy, also oversees our capital projects program, and this is obviously one of them. And also with the help of our director of marketing, Linda Lavallo, and everybody else that's here. Laurie Sage, who's always behind the camera now, makes me look good. Thank you. But again, as always, a special thank you to our county executive, George Latimer, who by far over the last 4 years has done more for the Parks Department than people did in decades. He is a true friend, a true Parky, and we so appreciate all his support. The Board of Legislators, and of course the Westchester Parks Foundation, the Board of Trustees, and the staff. The staff does fabulous work working with our Parks Department. So it's a home run all the way around. Can't wait till this is done, and we'll be having a great opening in the end of 2022. Thank you very much. It's now my pleasure to introduce Carolyn Moriarty, who would like to say a few words on behalf of the Moriarty Foundation. Thank you.
Thank you. It is an honor to be here. I think we all know during the past 2 years that parks were one of the things that kept people sane. They could be outside, they could enjoy life. This is a beautiful structure in a beautiful park that will be made beautiful as it once was for us all to enjoy moving into the future. Thank you very much. Yes, my sister Kathy and I talked about an orphan project, something that had been in plain sight that people wanted to do and for whatever reason couldn't be done for many, many years. And that just spoke to our hearts. We felt that this orphan needed to be adopted. And here we go.
Will you be performing out here when it's done?
Yes, I will be. Yes. If it gets this project done, I'll do what we have to do. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm just going to take a couple photos. If everyone come back in. So, you want the hats?